David, Israel's greatest king, was known as a man after God's own heart. From humble beginnings as a shepherd to ruling over Israel, his story is one of faith, courage, and devotion. Let's explore how David's reign and heart for God made him a remarkable figure in the Bible. David's faith was evident early on. As a young shepherd, he trusted God completely when he faced Goliath, declaring, "The battle belongs to the Lord." With just a sling and a stone, he defeated the giant. David's trust in God and his courage made him a hero in Israel, leading him to many victories over the Philistines. After years of trials and waiting, David was anointed king over Israel. He united the tribes, established Jerusalem as the capital, and brought the Ark of the Covenant to the city, showing his deep desire to honor God. David's reign was marked by both military success and spiritual devotion. He composed many psalms, pouring out his heart to God in worship, thanksgiving, and repentance. Though David was a man after God's own heart, he was not without sin. His greatest failure came when he committed adultery with Bathsheba and arranged for her husband's death. But what set David apart was his response to sin. He repented sincerely and sought God's mercy. God forgave David, but the consequences of his actions affected his family and kingdom. Yet through it all, David remained devoted to God, trusting in his grace. David's legacy is one of faith and devotion. Though imperfect, his heart for God and his desire to follow him left a lasting impact. God made a covenant with David, promising that his descendants would reign forever, a promise ultimately fulfilled in Jesus Christ. David's life reminds us that God values a heart that seeks him even in the midst of failure and weakness. David's story encourages us to trust God in every season, whether we face giants, experience victories, or fall into sin. How can you cultivate a heart after God today? Spend time in prayer, worship, and repentance, just as David did, and allow God to shape your heart.